Hello, Gemini. This is going to be a week ahead horoscope for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. So please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. I am in the collective of Gemini here. Cross watchers, I thank you for tuning in to see how the Gemini in your life is doing. And I'm just shuffling around some cards to catch a vibe for Gemini. But I was already receiving a message that Gemini is thinking and moving in new ways this week. Is this true? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Gemini is thinking and moving in new ways this week. And I am receiving from Spirit for you, Gemini, that thoughts become things, right? It all starts with a thought. And that's what becomes something in your life. So when you get something in your mind, it seeds its way down to your heart. And then you begin to really put some effort and some action there. And I feel like you're thinking, but it's more than just thinking. You've been thinking for a while, but now you're thinking and moving in new ways, Gemini. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing for your life. I feel like stagnant energy is moving. I feel this too to be in the area of relationships. Maybe your children, your parents, partnerships, very close relationships shifting here for Gemini. Some Geminis, not all Gemini, but I also want to say that you've got your bee in a bonnet about something, right? And you know that when you put your mind to something, it's going to happen. You're going to make it happen. So that's what I feel for Gemini here, is real diligence toward shift and change, personal change, and then that might actually kind of bleed off into other relationships that are close in your life. Hi, Tammy on the live. Thank you for joining in. On Zodiac Monday, every Zodiac sign gets their own video. So this video is for Gemini. If you're not a Gemini, darling, you can scroll back. I have all the others listed. Gemini was the last one to be read for today. Hi, Catherine. Thank you, darling. Glad to see you in. So this one is for Gemini. So Gemini Spirit was already telling me you are thinking and moving in new ways. Okay. And I'm getting some pain in my back right now. Like maybe you are forgiving the past. I feel like I've been stabbed in the back, okay? And maybe you're forgiving the past. Maybe you're washing your hands of all of that and just moving forward to save yourself or to turn over a new leaf or whatever this might be. I feel like it's really good, Gemini. It's really good to release burdens of the past, to release the old pain that's been weighing you down or bogging you down, that comes up to keep you bitter, to keep you upset, right? These things that don't really hold anything over you anymore, but they can bring you down in the moment. I feel Gemini is letting a lot of things go. And for the week ahead, you've got the Eight of Cups energy, which is about walking away from things, people, places, whatever, that are not serving you, but it's kind of an emotional decision to do so. It's not easy, all right? And it may be a long time coming to turn away from certain energies in your life, Gemini, but like Spirit was already telling me, Gemini is thinking and moving in new ways. So this makes so much sense to me that it took a lot for you to get there, okay? A lot of different things had to click into place, had to happen. Some feelings, some things in your mind, whatever, things in your life circumstances. But look at this person. Turn around. You can't even tell who that is. And this is you turning away from bullshit, turning away from what you're tired of, from what's outdated, from what's draining and depleting on you. This is you covering you up and hiding yourself so that it never fucking finds you again. That's what I feel for Gemini. Like, I am so done with all that old crap. I'm done with nonsense. I'm done with drama. I'm done with people who want to call me up and use me for everything that I can give them, okay, and make me feel bad about not giving them even more than that. Whatever. I feel there's a part of you that wants to hide from whatever it is that you're leaving behind and whatever it is that you're walking away from. And in some respects, that could be realistic, okay? But in other ways, this is a decision that you'll have to continuously make to say no, to stay away, because sometimes we want to turn around. Sometimes we want to just see how that old thing is doing. And then, it sees us and here we are again, right? So I really encourage you, Gemini, to turn away and stay turned away. All right, whatever, you made that decision for a reason, so continue walking in the opposite direction. Now, I do also want to say that this Eight of Cups energy, it may feel like a sacrifice because they don't know that they're going after something better now, okay? All they know is this bullshit doesn't work anymore and I can't do it. And this could be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a way of being. This could be drinking, smoking, a poor diet, right? Whatever this is that's not working for Gemini anymore. Resentments, holding resentments toward people of the past or of the present. I can't do it anymore. I've got to put this down. I've got to let this go. Okay? Gemini, I feel this for you. Now, your words from Spirit: laugh at your demons. And I dare say, turn away from them and walk away. And if those are inside of yourself, then get more disciplined about removing those threads of thought, nipping them in the bud, shifting your focus, and embodying different energy that feels different than that. Laugh at those demons that have tried to hold you back but cannot, because you are so important to the divine plan, Gemini. And you probably don't believe me. Your card says self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Wow. So laugh at the inner voice. Laugh at the demons. Laugh at whatever it is that's trying to hold you back, and continue walking towards whatever feels healthier. Continue walking away from whatever's not right, okay? If it's not right, the answer is always no. If it hurts, if it causes you pain, the answer is no. Not right now, not good for me. Okay, so this is pretty tough energy. But don't self-sabotage yourself by saying, oh, never mind, and turning back around and coming back to the thing because it's familiar or comfortable or because you feel bad. Because what are feelings? Nothing at all. They just feel, right? And then they go and turn into something else. And eventually the feelings pass and move, and nobody ever just dies from feelings. All right, so don't be afraid of a couple of feelings. You may have to push through some discomfort. Look, she's covering her face too. You may have to push through some kind of discomfort here. You might feel like people are laughing at you, Gemini, as you turn around and cover your face, and you don't want people to see whatever this is that you might be regretting. You might be embarrassed at your behavior, whatever this is. I dare say this Eight of Cups is turning away from anything that makes you feel bad, that brings you down, recognizing that it's not right for you. And that might take admitting a mistake. You know, owning up to it, letting people see that you were there, that you made that mistake, that you made that choice, but now you're better, or whatever this could be, all right? I feel for Gemini how it's important to stand your ground and to move with yourself in mind and not to self-sabotage. I even see flowers in this card, okay? I could see self-sabotage. This could be somebody else whose hand is over your eyes, who's giving you flowers and saying, no, 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 please come back. Let's make this work, okay? I'm not the demon of your past. We're not that, right? I don't know, Gemini. You've got to use your discernment. If you feel like you want to walk away, walk away. Get some space, clear your head. That's what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Tammy says, perfect. I just did that. Thank you, Tammy, for the validation. Keep a walking. You don't even know what kinds of treasures you're going to find. Don't self-sabotage yourself by saying, oh, man, I better go back. I can't get any better, any different, whatever. Laugh at those demons and keep moving forward. That's what I have for Gemini. Much love, Gemini.